Every meal I have today will be made in the air fryer. Let's see how it goes. Now the idea is that I don't really want to have to modify what I want to eat. The air fryer should be able to make what I want to eat as is. So the air fryer is heating at 350 Fahrenheit right now, so I can make my favorite breakfast, which is just an egg, a sunny side up egg, that I put a toast over, and it kind of like cooks together, so the egg and bread are kind of one. You'll see as I start cooking it. But I'm sure you've seen it on Instagram. Bit of olive oil, did my best to try to center up that egg, and on goes the toast. And after a couple of minutes, it was looking pretty good. The white was still a bit runny, so I'm gonna put it for 2 to 3 more minutes. And the end product, not that bad. I honestly didn't think it was gonna work, but I'm gonna give this a pass. This is acceptable. But I guess what's harder to do in the air fryer, which I don't know how to do yet, is to leave the yolk still a bit runny. Maybe get some more toastiness on the bread, but it took longer, but it worked. So next on the list are burgers, and I get my favorite blend of burgers from my local grocery store and usually make it on a cast iron pan, and it gives a beautiful crust. Let's see how it fares in the air fryer though. So it's preheated at 375. I'm gonna put the burger in right now. So I guess I'm getting some browning action here. I might be fine, because I do like a good sear. Add the fries in. The other side is pretty gray, but let's bump up the heat. I mean, there's some brownness as you can see, but it's not gonna have that sear that I like. Like, take a look at this that I made on the cast iron. I'm gonna temp it real quick to make sure it's actually cooked inside. It is cooked. I guess what I can do is remove the fries, broil it for a little bit, see if I get that sear. Maybe I can toast the buns at the same time. I really like the sear. That's what I didn't like about when I tried the Big Rossi at McDonald's. Buns are nice and toasted. There's some brownness. It actually kind of looks like your regular McDonald's or fast food patty, which is better than a gray baked patty. Just gonna keep it simple. Some mayo. Japanese mayo works best. It's just way more flavor. Bit of sriracha. Some lettuce. Nice juicy looking air fried patty. And I hope the inside is also juicy, because it does look juicy from the outside. But it's looking good so far. Stop it up with some tomatoes. Fries are always good. In the air fryer, all I want with this is for it to be juicy. Here's the scale though. If the cast iron burger, the same burger, is a 10 out of 10, then this is a solid 6. What it's missing is the crust that has the smokiness that really works well with the juiciness and the flavors of that burger. That Maillard reaction wasn't as good in the air fryer method, but it's totally possible, and I'm surprised. 2 out of 2. Everything has been in the air fryer, even the buns. Super happy with it. So now we're at dinner time. Meal number 3 is gonna be chicken and rice. Not just any chicken, chicken tikka. And I know the chicken tikka will be perfect. I did a recipe for it not that long ago, so check that out down below. But what I'm more curious about is the rice. So let's start with that. So I've rinsed the basmati rice, and I'm adding in some boiling water from my coffee machine. And the hope is that once I seal it and cook the rice in bake mode in the air fryer at 360 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes, it'll be well and cooked. That's the hope.
5 hours later.
I think right away it's a bad sign that a bunch of water just dripped on the counter. This probably is not cooked. And yeah, just tasting it, just looking at it, it's a bunch of water. The rice I think is about 50% cooked. So let's pop it back in 15 more minutes at 375. I'm gonna lose my patience if it's not cooked.
A few minutes later.
The timer just went off finally. It's been about 45 minutes of making rice. It clearly is not worth it to try to cook rice in the air fryer, or I just don't know how to make it. Now the guide that I saw said to let the rice just rest after it's done cooking. So let's just put that aside, start the chicken, and then we'll take a look when the chicken is done. Now this chicken here uses my standard chicken tikka marinade instructions. You can see how to make chicken tikka down below. It's very easy. Let's air fry this. Now I really hope the rice is done. Ooh, patience did end up doing the trick for us. That rice. All right, air fry rice. And you know the chicken tikka is gonna be good. So here that is. It's almost like 8 p.m. right now. And for this experiment, it's the latest dinner I've had in a long time. And I'm super happy the rice worked. I would not have been happy just having cucumber and chicken for dinner. And do I even have to say it? This is a pass. Now during this experiment, I used at least 3 of the features: bake, broil, and air fry, but I cover a lot of the other features in my full review of this cosori air fryer, so go check that out down below.